As part of Manchester Science Festival, today we're at the Museum of Science and Industry, and for the world's first public performance of the Robot Orchestra. It's just a creation from musicians, artists, engineers, researchers and children across the Northwest to create this robot orchestra, and some amazing local bands have just performed with the robots. So we decided to do this as part of European City of Science 2016. We wanted to create a project that had the public involved as well, and to get engineering on the map a little bit more as well in the area of science. So we thought, let's do something creative. Everybody loves music as well, that's very creative. Engineering's very creative. What would bring the two together? Robots, a robot orchestra, perfect.
I think the way the university have approached it has been really exciting, that idea of taking the sort of science out to communities, out to schools, making it accessible, and then using music really as a tool to engage them further with it.
I mean, I'm a musician, I come from music backgrounds, but I'm fascinated by science and I make electronic instruments. I like any project that combines different areas like that, so it's easy for young people to see the applications of science and technology here because it's music, everyone can relate to that. And yeah, they're getting a cultural experience as well. They're seeing music and being exposed to a whole range of music here, which is definitely a strength of it. You know, you've got hip hop, you've got urban music, you've got a band, you've got some classical music. So it's combining a lot of different art forms and science and technology.
It's amazing to see so many people here. 100 of them, 150 kids is brilliant, you know, and to see people kind of like see faces go, wow, like that when the robots kind of go on and stuff is absolutely great.
Everyone performed fantastically, the robots rose to the occasion, it was a great performance, and the feedback's been brilliant as well. I was just speaking to Alison McMurray, the project manager for the Robot Orchestra, and she said, I think we've made engineering cool.
Yo, slip back, riggedy, flip back and retract your statement. Payment for what? I just go about my day and just lay down because 2 hours go by and I don't think about the draining and training that's put in. Make this week.
I think this project's brilliant because I think quite a lot of the way culture and music works is that people could be passive consumers, and I mean the kids have done so well. They've made things that work, you know. You can tell some of these guys at least have it as a hobby for life, if not a job. So I think it's great.
I really think that engineering and computing is the future. So it's really important that people understand basic concepts of programming and engineering. And this sort of opens up the world of engineering to musicians as well. Because if they only knew music, but they wanted to try and get a bit involved, then there's a sort of barrier in the way. But with projects like this, it sort of builds a bridge between the two subjects.
I actually didn't know the part that my robot would be playing in the music, and it had like quite an important part in the flute piece. It basically did a whole solo, and I was really proud to see it like actually doing something productive because I sat so long just working on it, pressing a button, getting it to do the right thing. So it's good to actually see it be part of a musical piece.
I think it's so important because you grow up and, you know, there's either some people who really love science and there's a lot of kids who really don't and don't think it's necessary. So when you put it into practice and realise how many things you can make just by science, it makes it a lot more understandable, and for the kids, it makes it a lot more enjoyable as well.
Hard is it to pray when death is in life? All of these things make the kids my spike and sound.
I am my father's own, the same blood and same bone, the same sound from the echo. And I am my father's own, the same skin, same.
If you have an artistic way into science, it only increases people's understanding of science, but also vice versa. Music and the arts have always had a very profound relationship with technology, and so those interested in the arts have an interest in technology as well, and the two things ideally complement one another.
Getting children really passionate about engineering and science and music and just showing their creativity. It doesn't matter how creative they are, this gives them sort of an avenue to show their creativity, and that's what's really important for the future.
Well done, everybody down there.
Thank you so much.
We did this for science.